Thank you, Handel. Good evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. The United States of America and the United Kingdom are stepping up their call for full transparency in Guyana's March 2 election, where to date a winner has not been declared. The calls for a free, fair, credible election in Guyana grew louder. The United States stands with a Foreign Office in warning of serious consequences for any individuals who seek to benefit from electoral fraud and form illegitimate governments. Michael Kozak, Acting Assistant Secretary for the U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Western Hemisphere Affairs, said in his most recent tweet on the matter on Tuesday. UK Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said the same day that the transition of a government in Guyana should only take place in line with transparent and democratic principles that lead to credible results. Any government sworn in on the basis of non-credible results will face strong international condemnation. If the situation continues to deteriorate, this international response will include a range of serious consequences for those concerned, Raab said. Controversies surrounding the tabulation of votes for Region 4, the most populous district in Guyana, saw the country's Chief Justice ordering that the process be redone in adherence with the Constitution and in a manner that provided for full transparency in presence of the contesting party representatives and other stakeholders. Contesting parties and several local and international observer groups have said that the process used to arrive at the final results for Region 4 lacked transparency and that any winner declared by such a process would not be legitimate. Now for news from Trinidad. A Barrackmore man who was convicted of the unlawful killing of a woman 16 years ago walked into the police station on Wednesday and allegedly confessed that he had killed another woman. The 51-year-old man went to the police station around 8:30 a.m. when he allegedly told officers that he beat and strangled his wife. Police said the man smelled of alcohol when he allegedly confessed that the killing happened at his home after an argument that turned into a physical fight on Tuesday night. Before going to the police, the suspect went to the parents' home of the deceased, Trisha Ramsaran Ramdas, and allegedly told her father that he had strangled her. The man was detained by police officers and returned with them to the house at Second Trace, where he showed them the body of Ramsaram Ramdas. Police said the body was found nude in a bedroom and there were marks of violence on the face and neck. And finally, for tonight's regional news, Kenya's Health Minister Mutahi Kagwe Wednesday confirmed that his country has renewed an agreement for the Brigade of Cuban doctors to continue collaborating in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. We have renewed the agreement for 6 months, but we are planning to do it for more years. We are waiting for the COVID-19 pandemic cases to be reduced so we can travel to Cuba to have a conversation with the government, Kagwe said. In 2018, this African country signed an agreement to improve healthcare through the participation of Cuban radiologists, surgeons, orthopedists, neurologists, and nephrologists. Although the agreement formally expired in early June, Kenyan national and subnational authorities wish to maintain Cuban cooperation. We are very happy with the relationship we have developed with the Cuban government. The governors are willing to accommodate doctors for more years, the health minister explained. The Kenyan government's decision will help a lot, especially now that the countries are registering high numbers of COVID-19 cases, the governing council president Wycliffe Obaranya said at a time when his country had reported 3,094 COVID-19 infections and 89 deaths. Kenya had used almost $9.3 million to finance the salaries of Cuban professionals, most of whom have been working under difficult conditions in the country, facing multiple problems. On April 12, 2019, for example, doctors Acel Herrera and Landy Rodriguez were kidnapped near the border with Somalia by the jihadist group Al-Shabaab. They remain captive. And that was all for tonight's regional news. Thank you for joining. Bye.